Welcome back, friends, to Let's Play some Final Fantasy XIV. We've had a nice little tour of the city. Just got done having some coffee. Worry about our health. Oh no! Have you been getting enough rest? Okay. I think he's due for a refund then? I mean, we don't want this food to go to waste, but... Alright, so, let's get the goods! Apparently coffee and donuts wasn't enough. Now we're gonna feed them enough food to feed an army. This is great! Sup, dude? I have a letter. Give me your goods. Well, that's kind of mean. You know, there are children here. No. Well, we don't know that yet. Dang, you people are greedy. You know, their home was just freaking burned to the ground. It's like they're not begging because they're too damn lazy to work or anything. They're begging because they literally have nothing left. Jerks. Sup, lady, I got some pot roast and some fresh fruit and some veggies and all this other good stuff. Oh, hi! Oh, they're cheering in the background. Yeah, like maybe tell them your name and your purpose instead of yelling at the guy at the gate, okay? That might be a little bit more helpful. I'm sorry, Short Stack, but philanthropy and syndicate do not belong in the same sentence together. Yeah. Oh, look, we got a whole crowd this time. I'm pretty sure they're only gonna be swayed if you pay them, because that's just what kind of people they are. How did you find out about this? Yeah, my point exactly.
Yugiri of Doma, I'm honored to meet you at last, Your Grace. To mark this auspicious occasion, I should like to present to you the finest treasures our humble nation has to offer.
Oh my god, a proper introduction!
Alas, The circumstances which have brought me here today have divested me of both time and dignity. I come before you as a pauper in direst need of aid, to request that you grant my people asylum.
I, Nanamo, 17th in the line of Ul, welcome you to our city. Be at ease, Lady Yugiri. Although I myself have heard the tale of your misfortune, I would ask that you recount it once more for the benefit of the others here present.
As you wish, Your Grace. For many years, my nation, Doma, suffered under the yoke of imperial rule, and my people yearned to be free. Thus, when a war of succession broke out in Garlemald, we sought to take advantage of the chaos and reclaim our liberty. Alas, our enemy proved less preoccupied than we had hoped, and our rebellion was put down in the most brutal fashion.
Those who survived, how many do they number?
More than 200 souls huddle within the cramped confines of our own galleon's hold. Yet this figure accounts for but one of a number of ships which escaped the purge. It is my hope that you will allow us all to dwell within your walls. Should that prove unfeasible, however, I humbly ask that you accept as many of my people as your resources allow. Pray understand, we do not beg a boon, but propose instead an arrangement. We would serve as soldiers or tradesmen until our debt is repaid.
What are the Syndicate's opinions on this matter?
I, for one, think it's a marvelous idea. Lady Yugiri and her people strike me as an industrious lot, and there are parts of the city which have yet to be fully restored. If they are willing to work, I see no reason not to let them.
The head of the Mirage Trust is not known for his generosity. He sees profit in this.
Translation: cheap labor.
I agree. That said, these are foreign refugees. To admit them would require a formal resolution. Shall we call a vote?
Are we not going to ask anybody else? Any other comments? Anything? Anybody?
The law is the law.
Lord Lolorito?
Tell me, are you blind or willfully ignorant? Even now, our streets are choked with the displaced victims of the Calamity and Alamigan refugees.
That is true.
They live hand to mouth, subsisting on aid provided by the immortal flames, the cost of which grows ever higher. The wealth of Ul'dah is not without limits, my friends. And need I remind you that these refugees are prone to violence and criminal activity? You have all read the reports, I think. Without homes or employment, it is only a matter of time before men grow desperate and take that which they imagine has been unjustly denied them. Yet, knowing this, you would have us swell their ranks. Mayhap you think the brass blades and the flames are not hard-pressed enough?
Lolorito, did you just miss the point where they said they're perfectly willing to work? Even if it's to repay a debt, I'm pretty sure that counts as employment.
Some say the chairman of the East Aldenard Trading Company passes Gil thrice daily. This may explain how he came to be the wealthiest man in Ul'dah. Or it may simply be that he's ruthless beyond reckoning.
No, also not a good idea in a monologue right when they're right in front of us and they can hear what we're saying.
Surely the Sultanate can support the few hundred domins Lady Yugiri represents. That our resources have been taxed, I do not deny. But we are hardly in danger of financial collapse.
Yeah, there's only a couple hundred of them. I mean, come on.
I move that an exception be made.
An exception, Your Grace? I am suddenly reminded of a similar debate some years ago regarding a number of Alamiga refugees, if memory serves. What were your words that day? Yes. The law is the law. And so our visitors remained in Little Alamigo.
You know how to pull your punches, man.
Mayhap our wise and benevolent Sultana would be so good as to enlighten us as to which other of our laws should not be upheld.
Mind your tongue, Lolorito.
My lord, I share your concern for the welfare of our great nation, but we must endeavor to take a longer view. You know as well as I that people can be a resource still more precious than gil.
Again, cheap labor.
Precious or not, they were never yet so reliable. And unlike those who frequent your establishment, I have no desire to gamble with my future. Uldar's greatest asset is, and has ever been, her material wealth. We risk this at our peril. One need only look to Teleji Adeleji's example for evidence of the danger in allowing sentiment to dictate policy. How far the vaunted Mirage have fallen, both in repute and profitability, since he began employing refugees.
How I choose to conduct my affairs is not your concern, my lord.
You tell that asshole.
A proposal has been tabled. Given its urgency, I move we forego further debate and call a vote.
Translation? Dude, shut up and take a cat fight outside.
To accept the Doman refugees or not. Those in favor, I bid you remain. Those opposed, I bid you leave.
We're not just gonna raise hands. Just seems kind of rude that even if you're opposed, even within good reason, you just walk out on them. Look at them, they're all so sad now. Aww.
Would that it were within my power to welcome you and your people, Lady Yugiri. As you have observed, however, my authority in such matters is regrettably limited. Without the consent of the Syndicate, I cannot act.
I understand, Your Grace. And I appreciate all that you have done on our behalf.
Coffee? Anybody? Coffee? No? Okay.
The nerve of the man! If that bastard had not forsaken the eastern trade route, Little Alamigo would now be thriving. Oh, that you should have traveled so far under such dire circumstances, only to be refused in this manner is utterly unconscionable. Pray, accept my sincerest apologies.
Now that the Empire no longer poses an immediate threat, they see little reason to maintain the pretense of unity.
Yeah.
The Monitorists have grown especially defiant of late. Lord Lolorito most of all. But this is neither the time nor place for that discussion.
Let's go for some coffee! Hot cocoa, maybe? Hot cocoa solves everything. But only if there's extra marshmallows. Alright, so what we do now? Well, they all walked out of their own free will. So, yeah. Because they're meanie pants. They had some decent points, but they're a bunch of meanie pants. Okay. Are we gonna have some coffee? And forgive me if you can hear my cat meowing at me in the background. She's being quite the little pain in the butt right now and really wants me. Or maybe she's just saying, those bunch of syndicates, those bunch of jerks, they're not playing nice. Okay, anybody got anything different to say? Yes, you do. Okay. Yeah. Alright, so what's the plan now? Keep going with that. You already know the answer to that question, you moron. You know, a place you kind of suggested that the Scions move to. You know, that's kind of free from all this political bullcrap. Eh? Eh? There we go. Well, that's what they suggested in the first place. Like, why did we not think of this sooner? Like, really? Well, at least we're making some progress here. Alright, so while they sort out travel plans and temporary positions and whatnot, and we can probably use a good nap after all this, and some more coffee, don't forget that, I think it's time we take a bit of a break. It's been quite a long day. So, if the cat would get off my chair, thank you very much. Thank you for watching, friends, and you have yourselves a good day.